So hello class 7 students, welcome back again. So today in this video we'll be discussing about another natural indicator, that is China rose. Okay, China rose is also a natural indicator. So let's begin then. Okay, so what is the color of the China rose indicator? First of all, China rose indicator is a light pink colored solution. Okay, it is a light pink colored solution, and it is extracted from the red flowers of the China rose plant with water. It is also known as hibiscus, right? So this is the China rose flower, which is given in figure 5.3, and above this there are three test tubes. This is the China rose indicator. What is the color of it? Light pink. Okay, now China rose is also called as gudhal in Hindi. Here you see in figure 5 activity 5.3. Let us see. Collect some China rose or say gudhal petals and place them in a beaker. Add some warm water to it. Keep the mixture for some time till water becomes colored. Okay, that means you have to take some China rose petals in a beaker and you have to add some warm water to it. Okay, and after some time you will observe that the color of the water will become light pink. That means the water which is now light pink is now an indicator, and you can use that water, that light colored water, light pink colored water as a China rose indicator. Okay, so what is written here? You see, use the colored water as an indicator, right? Add 5 drops of the indicator to each of the solutions given in table 5.4. Now here you see in table 5.4 there are some solutions. 7 solutions are given to you, like say dilute solution of shampoo, lemon juice, soda water, sodium hydrogen carbonate solution, then vinegar, then sugar solutions, common salt solution. And you have to note down the initial color of this solution first of all, and then you have to note down the final color of this solution after adding China rose indicator to each one of these. Okay, so what they are asking now, what is the effect of the indicator on acidic, basic and neutral solutions? Yes, so out of these 7 solutions there are some acidic solutions, there are basic solutions, as well as there are neutral solutions. So what is the effect? What is the effect of the on the color of these solutions after adding China rose indicator? So you have to note it down over here, that is in the final column, final color, third column, say sorry, fourth column. Okay, one of the important point is written over here. You see, China rose indicator turns acidic solutions to dark pink, that is magenta, and basic solution to green. Remember this. Okay, China rose indicator, when it is added to an acidic solution, it will turn to, the color of this indicator will turn to dark pink, that is magenta, and when China rose indicator is added to a basic solution, it will turn to the green color. Okay, it will turn to what? Green color. Clear? Okay, let us note down this in table 5.4. So first of all, shampoo, that is the dilute solution of shampoo. What is the initial color of the dilute solution of shampoo? What is the initial color? The initial color is what? Say white. Somehow it looks white, right? It looks white, or say milky, you can write. But what is the final color after adding the China rose indicator to the dilute solution of shampoo? What is the final color? Okay, now you see, shampoo is what? What is the nature of shampoo? Acidic, basic or neutral? In the last video I think I have told that the shampoo is slightly acidic to neutral, right? Due to the physical nature of our hair, shampoo is made slightly acidic to neutral. But the dilute solution of shampoo is what? Basic. Dilute solution of shampoo is basic. So you have to write that the final color will be what? The final color will of the dilute solution of shampoo after adding China rose indicator will be green. Clear? Next, lemon juice. Lemon juice is acidic. Lemon juice is acidic. So what is the color of lemon juice? Initial color of lemon juice, it is you can write here dirty white. Okay, dirty white, you can write. Okay. Then what is the final color? Since lemon juice is acidic, then after adding China rose indicator to lemon juice solution, the indicator will turn to, means the solution will turn to what? Dark pink. Okay, dark pink, or say magenta, you can write. Clear? Magenta, magenta. Clear? Next, soda water. Again, soda water is what? Soda water is basic in nature. Then you can write here, the initial color of the soda water is what? Colorless. First of all, it is colorless. Okay. And it is, soda water is basic in nature, so the final color will be from, will turn to green. Clear? Next, sodium hydrogen carbonate. Again, it is colorless. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is also colorless. Okay, and the final color will be to green. Okay, why sodium hydrogen carbonate is color, means will turn to green color? Because sodium hydrogen carbonate is basic in nature. Okay. Then vinegar is what? Acidic in nature. So the initial color of vinegar is what? First of all, it is colorless, right? You can write colorless over here, colorless. And what is the final color? Final color of vinegar after adding China rose indicator, it will turn to magenta. Okay, it will turn to what? Magenta, that is dark pink again. Okay, because vinegar is acidic in nature. Next, sugar solution. Sugar solution and common salt solution together only I will write. Sugar solution and common salt solution are what? Colorless. The initial color is what? Colorless. And what is the final color? Since sugar solution and common salt solution are neutral, these are what? Neutral solutions, neither acidic nor basic. These are what? Neutral. So the final color, that means there will be no change in color. Final color will be what? No change. Here you will write no change, both for sugar solution and common salt solution. Clear? Because these are what? Neutral substances. Okay. So you can note it down from here for China rose indicator. For China rose indicator, that is, acids turn China rose indicator to magenta, that is deep pink or say dark pink, and bases turn China rose indicator to green color. Okay, you can note it down from here. So you can see from this figure, that is figure 5.3, when China rose indicator, when China rose indicator is added to acidic solution, then the color will turn to magenta, that is dark pink, and when it is added to basic solution, then the color will change to green color. Okay, green. Clear? Okay, now there is an activity 5.4 over here. You see, the teacher is requested to get the dilute solution of the following chemicals from his or her school laboratory or from a nearby school. That is, what are the solutions you see? Hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, acetic acid, sodium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, or say lime water. Calcium hydroxide is also known as what? Lime water. Okay. So in table 5.5 you see, you have to name the chemicals over here which is given in this activity. Name of the acid. Some of the acids are what? Hydrochloric acid is there, sulfuric acid is there, nitric acid is there, right? You see, as you can see from this here, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, acetic acid is there. Then sodium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, and calcium hydroxide. These are what? Bases. These are what? Bases. Then you have to note down the effect of these acids and bases on the litmus paper. Okay, on the litmus paper, you have to note down in this column. You have to note down the effect of these acids and bases solution, acidic and basic solution on the turmeric paper. Okay, and lastly you have to note down the effect of these acidic as well as basic solution on China rose solution. Okay, clear? So yes, let us do this. Okay. The first one, that is dilute hydrochloric acid. That means solution of hydrochloric acid. When hydrochloric acid is added with or mixed with water, it will be referred to as what? Dilute hydrochloric acid. Okay. So what is the effect of dilute hydrochloric acid on the litmus paper? See, basically, dilute hydrochloric acid or any other acid will change the color of blue litmus paper to red, right? But it will not change, the acidic solution will not change or will not have any effect on a red litmus paper. It will only have an effect on blue litmus paper. That means the blue litmus paper turns to red. Okay, you can write here in this column, you can write that blue litmus turns red. Clear? Okay. So if you don't have any space over in your book, then you can note down this in your class copy, okay, or say science copy. Okay, you can note down there. And what is the effect of the hydrochloric acid solution on turmeric paper? Acidic solution will have no effect on turmeric paper, right, or say turmeric indicator. So what you can write over here? No change. Okay. Then what is the effect of dilute hydrochloric acid on China rose solution? It will turn the solution to, what will be the color? To magenta or say dark pink. Clear? So this is applicable for all the acids. You can write this thing for all the acids, that is for hydrochloric acid also, sulfuric acid also, nitric acid as well as acetic acid. Okay, same thing you can write down for hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid and acetic acid. You can note down that the effect on the litmus paper will be from blue litmus to red. The effect on turmeric paper will be no effect, or say you can write no change, and the effect on the China rose solution will be magenta, okay, or say dark pink. Directly you can note down. Then comes sodium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide and calcium hydroxide, that is lime water. So these last three solutions are what, or last three chemicals are what? Bases. These are bases or basic solution you can write. Okay, so one of the solution I will write over here, that is sodium hydroxide. For sodium hydroxide, what is the effect of sodium hydroxide solution on litmus paper? See, as we have discussed that the basic solution will turn the color of red litmus paper to blue, but the basic solution will not have any effect on blue litmus paper. That is, the blue litmus paper will remain blue only when it is added to basic solution. Okay, but when basic solution are added to red litmus paper, it will change the color of red litmus to blue. Okay, so what is the effect on litmus paper? You can write red litmus turns blue. Okay, and same thing you can note down for ammonium hydroxide also, calcium hydroxide also. Same thing you can note down. Okay, because ammonium hydroxide and calcium hydroxide are also what? Bases. Okay. Then what is the effect of bases, that is sodium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide and calcium hydroxide on turmeric paper? What is the effect? It turns what? It turns, bases turns turmeric paper to red color, right, or say turmeric indicator to red. So you can write turns red. Okay, you can note down this turns red too for ammonium hydroxide also and for calcium hydroxide also. Okay, and lastly, what is the effect of these basic solutions on China rose solution? It will turn the solution to green color. Okay, turns green. Clear? Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day. We will cover the upcoming topics in the next videos. Okay, upcoming videos. So thank you.